Tony, yeah. Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. It's local and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.
Welcome to it, as we call it Tuesday. Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256 with the perfect weather this morning.
Yes, not too hot.
The weather is nice.
Did you see the moon this morning?
Well, so that moon is really for tonight.
Really?
Yeah, there's a, I guess, yeah.
Well,
okay.
I mean, but what about the morning moon, though?
That moon has nothing to do with tonight's moon. It's the warm up to the super harvest moon. It's the warm up to the harvest blood moon that is tonight.
I got a sneak peek, y'all.
Now, here's the thing. It's a partial lunar eclipse that will be taking place later on this evening. So for those of you who like to look at the moon when we have these events, that's happening today. Yeah, so that's
so
what you saw. It's a glimpse of the moon.
Oh, my. And then it disappeared.
It's not in it because that was like a sneak peek.
It had to be. It was there huge this morning, bright red, and then it just disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh, and it looked so close.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
So this moon, they say, will really be in full bloom about 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern time. That is later on this evening. They call it a harvest super moon partial lunar eclipse. That will.
You know what I call it?
What do you call it?
It looked like a pumpkin spice latte moon.
Okay.
It looked like a pumpkin spice latte moon.
I was always wondering if Charlie Brown had black relatives. Now I know. Oh my goodness.
That's what it looked like to me. Like just the perfect foam on top of the latte. You know, that's what it looked like to me. It was
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
I was excited.
Now we know what we're working with. Nothing wrong with that. Now we know.
Right? It's that season.
Hey, it's okay. Tell us more.
Well.
All right, a lot of people chatting about what happened yesterday, the arrest of P. Diddy. The FBI are involved, and this is a close, basically, arrest, but they're going to reveal and tell us why they arrested him sometime today. Right now, he's being held. There were some video on social media of Diddy just kind of like kicking it at Central Park hours before he was arrested. And this one particular video I saw on one of the media platforms, Diddy's literally like looking over his back like, who there? Who there? Who there? What is that? So many allegations. Of course, everybody saw what happened to Cassie with that video that was released. And there's a lot of other talk about possible human trafficking, drugs maybe involved, and a lot of domestic violent things that he allegedly, reportedly has done in the past.
And then when Homeland Security's looking for you, ooh-wee.
Now, there's some celebrities tied to Diddy, so this could be the beginning of a snowball domino effect.
For a lot of celebrities.
Right.
I don't know, though.
I'm so glad I'm not a celebrity.
Yeah, man, what?
94.1 WHRP.
We looking black in the day.
Was that black?
We're looking back in the day.
Back.
Back.
Well, black in the day on this date, September 17th, 1970, The Flip Wilson Show premiered on NBC, starring comedian Flip Wilson, who gave us the sarcastic secretary, Geraldine. And the one-hour skit comedy show showcased top entertainers and guests like Cher, the Jackson 5, Jim Brown, and many others. The Flip Wilson Show was the first primetime variety show starring an African-American male since the Nat King Cole show that premiered on this date in 1956. That's black in the day. And on this date, back in the day in 1849, Harriet Tubman escaped slavery in Maryland. It was the National Football League that was created in Canton, Ohio. on this date in 1920, and in 1972, MASH premiered on CBS. Vanessa Williams was named the first black Miss America in 1983, and 1999, Eminem's mom, Debbie, well, she sued him after he trashed her in one of his songs. They settled for about $25,000. That was a real low-ball figure. All right, celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people, too.
NFL superstar quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, 3-time Super Bowl champion and Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes is celebrating his birthday, as well as the rapper who brought us the party back to hip-hop. I mean, Get Low and Welcome to My House. Flo Rida celebrating his birthday. And the original human beatbox, the entertainer, Mr. Doug E. Fresh. Malik Yoba celebrating his birthday today as well. Known for his role on New York Undercover, Empire, and Designated Survivor. Basketball Hall of Famer who won the NBA titles as a player with the Knicks and as a coach with Jordan with the Bulls. Shaq and Kobe with the Lakers is Phil Jackson, and rapper and a member of hip-hop group Naughty by Nature, Vin Rock, celebrating his birthday as well. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And today is National Professional House Cleaner Day. Give an extra tip for those who clean your house. That be your mama. That's Black in the Day, back in the day. Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
DJ Primetime 256 on Tony in the morning 94.1 WHRP.
Eric Benet and Tamar Braxton, Something We Can Make Love To on 94.1 WHRP. That one have you doing that shadow slow dance.
Oh, yeah.
That's a sweet
When you just
one.
hug yourself?
Yes. Tamar, who has this collaboration with Eric Benet, also has a new one with Tyrese.
Oh.
So Tamar is, she's doing the doggone thing. Really,
Tapping into them emotions, huh?
yeah.
Anytime you're going to rock with Tyrese, you got to be tapping all the way into the emotional side.
Well, she probably needed to help him.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Tamar is a cook, too. Did you know that?
Oh, no, I
She's like the
didn't.
family cook.
Really?
I saw this TikTok yesterday with Tamar and her mom. Tamar made some chili, made her mother a chili dog. And the way her mother was digging in there, I was like, I want some.
Oh, I love chili. And it's about to get that
It's
weather.
about to get that time, yeah.
And that beef stew.
Ooh-wee.
Somebody can make it. Let me stop.
Yes.
It's too early to be talking about all this food.
Today's high about 87 degrees and a perfect day around the Tennessee Valley. Time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Good news in the neighborhood. If you're not registered to vote or you don't know where to go to vote, Alabama A&M Student Government and NPHC will be hosting tabling events at Foster Dining Complex and at the Night Ballroom today from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can check out your voter registration and see where you can register to vote at, and also register right there on site. We got a big election coming up. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The Good News in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M. Start here. Go anywhere.
Don't assume that because you voted last time that you are registered for this time.
Come on.
Not only that, look at your license today and make sure that your license will not expire before November 5th. Okay?
Come on, Tony.
Yeah.
Hitting them with all the facts. That is so true.
Oh, yeah, because we get a little complacent. We're just kind of chilling. Like, I got this all together. I voted last time.
Yeah.
You know? No, so things are getting kind of wonky, little funny. Yeah, so make sure that you do register to vote. It takes less than 2 minutes. Go to vote.org and you can make that happen. Now, here locally, as we know, there's a big runoff about to take place on the 24th.
Yes.
Of course, District 1, a runoff between Michelle Watkins and Devin Keith. Mm-hmm. District 1 City Council seat is up for grabs.
As well as Chandra Jones and Pat King for the Huntsville Board of Education seat.
Yeah.
So, too close. Both of them was too close to call.
Shouldn't have been. You know why?
Why is that?
More people should have came out to vote.
Ooh.
And they didn't. It was a real low volume of people who voted.
Yes.
Now, you say you care about,
Come on.
District 1.
Come on.
You say you want change.
Talk to our people, Tony. Yep.
But you're not really putting forth the effort to make those changes with a simple vote. Yes, it matters. And had you voted, we wouldn't have these runoffs.
Come
I guarantee you.
Ooh.
So don't tell me you want change or ain't nobody doing nothing on the north side. You're not doing
That's
nothing
your best
if you're not
girlfriend.
voting.
Y'all hear?
You're not doing anything either if you're not voting.
Yes. And then the numbers show it. So
It
it's not
does.
like we can't turn around and see how many people are actually registered, right? And then how many people actually went out there to do something
They
about
have
it.
all those stats. They
Yeah,
know how many
come on.
people are registered and how many people showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you? I mean, the polls are open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's
Come
plenty
on.
of time.
Plenty of time.
If you had time to go to a drive-through, you had time to stop by and vote.
If you had time to get your car washed,
when
you
I
had time to
say
go
that
vote.
you're not helping to make change, you're not voting for the people you believe that can make the change that have the vision, what you agree on. So if you agree with the vision of what Michelle Watkins has been talking about, why you didn't go out and vote for her? If you believe in Devin Keith and his vision for District 1, why you didn't go vote for him? You just sitting there waiting
You know,
for
Kirk
these
Franklin
things
would
to
say?
happen? No, it irritates me.
He would say, preach, preacher.
I'm not trying to preach.
Nah, but
though.
you stating facts. It
No.
ain't. You know, one thing that nobody can deny is facts. The facts is X amount of people are registered to vote. The fact is X amount of people only showed up to vote.
Right.
And when you are like tens of thousands away,
Right.
that is sad.
All it took was a few minutes of your time to make a big difference where you live. So if you want change, these are the people who are saying, this is what I see we should do for our community. This is what I believe we should do. This is the change I think we should make. And if you agree with that person, then go vote for them.
Yep.
If you want that change to happen. But sitting at home and whining and crying and complaining about they don't never do nothing over here.
Yeah, we
You're
want
not
more
doing
stuff on our
nothing if
side.
you're not
we want,
voting.
We want them to do more things in our district. We
So-
want these buildings. We want these hotels. We want this type of funding to come to our side.
Right.
They got a plan out there.
And then as far as our kids in the Huntsville schools, if you want change within the school district, you have to be in the game and put your vote in for that person that's going to represent your ideas.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing in
That's
politics,
what the vote is
right?
for.
If you believe in this one person, just like all y'all who from the back in the daytime, y'all believed in Dr. Martin Luther King, so you followed him. Same thing applies with these politicians. They're saying this is what we're going to do. Then go vote for them.
Come on,
It's
now.
just that simple. All right, I'm off the soapbox.
It's all good. It's all good. That's what I'm talking about,
I
Tony.
might get on the soapbox every 3 years.
Come on.
But today happens to be voter registration day across the country.
Yes.
So all that said, we need you to make sure that you are registered to vote. So we've got a big election happening November 5th. I hope that you have an idea who you would like to see run the country and make your vote count by going to your place of voting. All right. So you can go to vote.org. That's a real easy one to remember. Vote.org. Go to that. And let me tell you, it takes less than 2 minutes.
I did it, Tony.
While we were talking.
And I'm registered. Yep, I did it while I was talking. I am registered. It takes that. It's that quick to see if you're registered to vote. It tells me that I'm registered and where I'm registered to vote at.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that too, because if you've moved recently, that's going to make a difference where you vote.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
make sure you update all your information. How the heck you get the and I what the
And I did it with my left hand. 'Cause my right hand hurt.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning and DJ Prime Time 256 94.1 WHRP. The latest gossip headlines.
Ooh, no, they didn't.
Tony's Tattletale.
I can't believe they talking about that.
The latest gossip headlines.
They all up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Tattletale. Tony's Tattletale. Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale.
Well, you remember when Usher had his residency in Las Vegas, and then he went on the big stage for that 15 minutes of fame at the Super Bowl, and a little bit in between all of that, he said, I do. Matter of fact, Usher said, I didn't even know we was going to do that.
What?
Yeah, he said it was a last minute thing, but it was cool. It was something out of history. And he says the things that you kind of hear about people doing. And so he got himself all caught up. He, his kids, his intimate and immediate family were there for the big Super Bowl thing. Well, what the heck? I got everybody here. It'll be cheaper to keep her this
See
way.
what you did there, Tony?
Right.
He was so caught up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Check this out. Everyone's been talking about Shannon Sharp and the ooh, baby.
Uncle Shay Shay.
Yeah, what had happened was on IG, we heard Shannon Sharp doing his thing. And now you can be a part of it too. All you have to do is purchase That's My Michelle shirt. Up for grabs. If you want that That's My Michelle shirt, you too can be a part of the IG. All right, Miley Cyrus has that song Flowers, a big hit for her, but now she's being hit with a lawsuit from the folks who say that they actually have copyright on the song. A song that they say she stole from Bruno Mars's tune called When I Was Your Man. Now, Bruno Mars isn't a part of this lawsuit, but Bruno Mars just woke up and said, what?
Let me get that check.
Get that check. All right. Tempo Music Investments is suing Miley Cyrus for copyright infringement. Yeah, we'll take a little piece of that, Miley. All right, it's not the word, it's what I heard. It's just Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletales is sponsored by Hello Huntsville, where your heartbeat of the community comes alive. Check out Hello Huntsville at WHRPFM.com.
Tony in the morning and the sunshine peeking through them clouds. We love it. It's going to be like the perfect day. Get out, do a little walkie walk, maybe take the pets out. Don't eat the dogs.
Please don't eat the dogs.
That was unnecessary. All right. Right. Okay. And of course, just a nice warm day. I was talking to the sister yesterday, and I said, yeah, we're in the 80s. She's like, oh, I wish. It's so hot in California.
Over there, it's
so hot in California.
It is. Yeah. It's perfect weather out here, right? And what comes along with good weather like this is yard sales.
Oh.
Yard sales. Now, as you are collecting all your stuff together for these great yard sales this weekend, what I need you to do is pay attention to the items you're purchasing and selling. Why, you ask, PT? Why? Well, oftentimes they sell old clothes, right?
Old clothes.
Old clothes, old toys.
Vintage.
Now, vintage. Now, how old is vintage, Tony?
Older than me.
So, there is a pair of Levi's. Levi 501 jeans.
Oh, I used to wear those when I was younger.
So, you got to get them back.
Okay.
So, there's an 18th century pair of Levi.
18th century?
18th century.
Goodness gracious.
Pair of Levi jeans. Guess how much they're worth?
They're still hanging around?
And literally, it looks like the faded jeans that everybody's buying now.
Right.
Literally, $46,000. $46,000. Just the jeans.
I don't even know what to say.
If you love books and reading books, Harry Potter.
Okay.
The first edition.
Right.
$56,000.
For the first edition of Harry Potter, it is not a vintage book or
you wouldn't think.
Yeah.
But if you have the paperback version.
Oh.
The paperback version.
Wow. Collector item.
Do you remember the movie Back to the Future?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a pair of Back to the Future Nikes.
Okay.
Guess how much they're worth?
Oh my goodness.
$92,000.
Oh.
$92,000.
Somebody's stomach just went downwards because they probably had a pair and threw them away.
Kids are out here playing with these toys. G.I. Joes.
Oh, I remember those.
First edition.
Okay.
$200,000.
No, my cousin had one.
Really?
Yeah, the hair on the G.I. Joe was actually felt like hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tone, if your cousin still has it, tell him just pack it up, send it to me. And
no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go visit and say, hey, you still got that G.I. Joe?
Can I have it?
No, can I see it?
Please?
You know how people say, hey, can I see that?
Can I see that, please?
Can I see that for a minute?
Now, a Nintendo PlayStation. Remember, they used to have Nintendo.
Yeah.
Then they used to have PlayStation.
Right.
Well, there's a Nintendo PlayStation combo.
Okay.
It is very rare.
Okay.
Right. It is $360,000.
I wonder if anybody listening has that.
If they do, it is $2.99, and I will buy it from you.
What?
I just said it out loud.
I think you just lied.
$360,000.
Is it worth that much?
It is worth an old gaming console.
So for those of you who have thrown away, and I'm talking to people that are in their 80s who decided to throw your children's toys away.
Oh, why you throwing the kids?
Now you know you blew it.
94.1 WHRP.
HRP, hello.
Hey, Hey, what's going on?
You calling number 9. You're what's going on.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, how you doing today?
I'm doing well,
I'm happy to hear that. What's your name?
Kurt.
Good to hear from
Everything
you.
is everything.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You're going to check out Country Wayne and Friends Saturday night. That's if you can get out the house, Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt's got the smoothest excitement I've ever heard. He's like, hey, but how are you doing? I just won, but how are you doing?
Hey, Kurt.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good.
That's DJ Primetime 256. He over here learning how the old schoolers do it.
I'm taking tips, Kirk. I'm taking tips.
He taking notes.
Show me how am I supposed to be smooth like that now? Who are you going to take with you?
I'm going to take my wife with me.
Oh, okay. Note 1, take wife. So win prize. Note 2, take wife. 94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. And what is too young to have your driver's license? Or to just be able to, hop on a nice little stroll?
I think you have to be at least 15 to get a permit or something, and driver's license at 16 or something like that.
Probably like a little high school, somewhere around there.
Right. But some people know how to drive because they've been taught, or they've been watching, or they're playing video games.
Country folks.
Exactly.
Normally it's them country
I've been
folks.
driving this tractor with my grandpa, Paw, for a long time.
Since I was 5 years old.
Right.
Well, an 8-year-old who was reported missing, right, really wasn't missing. Right. So an Ohio 8-year-old took a car and drove across busy roads so she can get to one of her favorite places, Target.
Went shopping. Did she have money? I got a couple of things I need to get, like that Malibu Barbie house.
Come on now. I wonder if she was trying to go garage shopping.
Isn't that wild?
Yes,
so
sir.
You're concerned because your 8-year-old is missing, and
Yes.
in today's world, I get that. Like she went outside, and now we can't find her. Where is she? You never, ever realized the car was missing.
Right, and then you don't expect that 8-year-old to get in the car and drive off.
Right.
Well, they received a call for a missing child, and then a short while later got a call about a small child driving east towards the store.
Did you see that? Is that a kid or a small person?
Now, the cops found the car parked in Target parking lot.
She parked between the lines?
And the child was found. Now, it's an 8-year-old.
Right.
So an 8-year-old, let's say, is what, in elementary school still, right?
Yeah, so 8 years old, you're in 5th grade?
Right, yeah, so probably
Something
about
like
5th
that,
grade.
I think.
So,
Yeah, so she drove across town. She's at Target, not going to face charges because she's too young to get charged.
10 miles.
I think she need to be charged.
An 8-year-old
driving without a license.
Oh my God, Tony! No.
She got to be charged with something.
She drove 25 minutes. I need an 8-year-old to drive me 25 minutes.
So the police found her and took her back. I'm like, no, you can drive yourself
Let her drive back. Give her an escort. Let her drive back.
Right down the street in the Tennessee Valley. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. And PT. DJ Primetime 256. 94.1 WHRP.
I love some good basketball. WNBA has been on fire since the season started. Of course, with the newcomers, you have, everyone talking about Angel Reese.
Reese's Pieces.
And Caitlin Clark. But don't sleep on A'ja Wilson. She's a force to be reckoned with. And the other day, she scored 1,000 points in a single season. This is a history-making story because no one has ever done that before in WNBA history.
Yes.
The Aces, who beat Connecticut the other night on Sunday, it was a cute ceremony. I mean, she's so humbled,
For her to be as great as she is, I mean, we talking about WNBA champion already.
Right.
We talking about two-time WNBA champion and WNBA champion MVP.
I like what she says when she says she really had to credit her off-season work and preparation and taking the time away from basketball and to give herself a little time to breathe, come back and revisit, practice, and practice some more. You want to be good at what you do?
Practice.
Right. So congratulations to A'ja Wilson. 1,000 points, first time ever in WNBA history. Who got next?
Right down the street in the Tennessee Valley. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. And PT. DJ Primetime 256.
The best R&B in the morning.
And it's Heat 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. This next report is for my my couch potatoes.
Couch potatoes.
My stay-at-home workers.
Right.
My gamers. Those who just sit down for long periods of time. If you ever got that tingling sensation on your thighs, your knees, or your hips, right, you may be suffering from dead butt syndrome.
Come on.
Okay? It's a real thing, Tony. It's a real thing. Dead butt syndrome, also known as gluteus medius, is a condition that occurs when the muscles in the buttocks become weak.
Sometimes I just can't stand being a human.
Well, you know, I was almost a doctor. You know what I'm saying?
You were almost a doctor.
I was almost a doctor. I watched let me tell you, I watched so many movies about the ER. Like it could have been me. It could have I didn't go to no classes, but it could have been me. So gluteus medius syndrome, right? Is a condition when the muscles in the buttocks become weak and inactive. Now, it causes pain and soreness in the buttocks, numbness and tingling, and shooting pain down the legs. Somebody just said, yeah, that's me. You're welcome. All right?
They thought they had arthritis, but they got what?
Dead butt syndrome.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. About to chop it up and break them down. Those complicated lyrics on old school jams and new ones too. It's the old school, new school lyric breakdown.
Here we go. Gotta chop it up, break it down, get into the real story. What's behind all of this right here?
See, Monica be so gone sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we gotta bring it back to understand exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Because she wrote it not just for her.
Right.
She wrote it for everybody.
For everyone.
Everybody.
So gone over you. Yeah, new Monica. Whoa. Silly of me, devoted so much time to find you unfaithful. Boy, I nearly lost my mind. Drive past your house every night in an unmarked car, wondering what she had on me to make you break my heart. Yeah.
She sounds crazy.
Very stalker-like.
Ooh, you make me feel. I'm so gone. So unreal. You make me feel. Oh, and I love to love you, baby. I'm so unreal.
Slightly cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Nights I couldn't sleep you let the sun beat you home. I asked myself over again, what am I doing wrong to make you stay out all night long and not think to call? What does she have over me to make you not think to call home?
You make me feel. I'm so gone. So unreal. You make me feel. Oh, and I love to love you, baby. I'm so unreal.
Listen, boy, I'm a rowdy chick. Ooh. Sometimes I have to fight cause my mouth too slick. Baby, why you doing me like I ain't worth-ish? Make me wanna ride past your house and sit down your doors and smack your chick.
Just to show you Monica not having that. So in love with you like a drug habit. Get so unreal. You treat me so unreal.
So basically we have a situation where she's really involved in this relationship. She's committed and she's being treated bad, and now she's had enough. So now she got to kick down the door.
That's crazy.
But don't take it out on the chick.
No, don't take that on the guy. So it sounds like he left her, right? And she's like, nah, what she got over me? And then she started grabbing the air. You're like, you can't really pull back on the air.
But it sounds like they live together as if they're in this relationship, and he's disrespecting the household with this other chick. And so the rest of that, because it's Monica.
She about to kick down your door.
Hello. And smack your chick.
Down the street in the Tennessee Valley, Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend, and PT, DJ Primetime, 256.
The best R&B in the morning.
And it's here, 94.1 WHRP.
So TikTok, I think I really enjoy watching a lot of TikTok videos. They're different than IG videos.
Yes, yeah.
And Facebook videos. A whole different type of universe.
It literally
TikTok
is.
universe, right? So now, of course, the United States would rather have this be a USA-owned app than being owned by Chinese. And so now they're thinking in January that they're going to get ready to go to battle for it. The government believes that the Chinese government could force TikTok to hand over the data. That's what they're concerned about, is that they're infringing on our personal information.
They're taking all of our personal information. Everybody is.
Yeah, but we do the same thing here.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, TikTok says any ban would violate its right to free speech and maintain its not sharing data with officials. Do you believe that?
TikTok said they smarter than that. So, but what it is as well, I believe, is they got the facial recognition.
Yeah.
Right? That's a whole entire software, especially with, the whole AI trending things going on nowadays. Like, I don't want no other governments to have my information. The U.S. already got it.
Listen,
now I got to give to another country, too?
Let's just keep it real. I mean, we have sold so many businesses here in the United States to China, to Japan, to Russia. I mean, this is a melting pot. America is a melting pot of immigrants. So there's a lot of people on the platform already. They already got the information. Do you have a TikTok account?
I do.
All right, so they already have it.
They got me. Dog at TikTok. Best states for wedding bliss. Okay, now that research is saying that the longer, depending on the state that you get married in, your marriages may last a little longer.
Really?
Well, out of all 50 states, Alabama ranks at number 19.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So yeah, not too shabby.
Right.
Not too shabby. We above the 50% mark. But weddings only lasting 19 years. Right? 19 years. Now, the number one state to get married in is West Virginia. West Virginia has, if you get married in West Virginia, your likelihood of being married longer is higher. West Virginia and Virginia, by 22 years.
Isn't Virginia like the state of love? I think it's something like that.
So Virginia may be the state for lovers, but West Virginia is a state for marriages.
Well, I know why they stay married in West Virginia.
Why?
It's because all that good old moonshine.
Oh, my God.
Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256. They're hooking you up with prizes.
I won?
Register now at WHRPFM.com.
Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. And now it's time for your motivation and inspiration.
Before you take care of everyone else, take care of the one that you spend the most time with each and every day, 24/7. That is you. You spend more time with you than anyone else in your life. So before you can take care of everyone else, take care of yourself.
Quit talking about me, Tony.
That's your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP.
Tony. Yeah. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning. Waking up your world. Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. It's local and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.